Hello, and welcome to an overview of how our D&B Hoovers connector can fuel your Marketo platform with targeted leads, deep B2B account insights, and predictive indicators. Our solution solves two key use cases for marketers. First, you can leverage the prospecting tools within D&B Hoovers to build a list of highly targeted prospects and send enriched leads to Marketo using admin-defined field mappings. And second, you can also upload your own list into D&B Hoovers, match it to our company database for enrichment, and then send to Marketo. First, let's look at how easy it is to build targeted lists with D&B Hoovers' intuitive search interface. Our list building functionality showcases the most commonly used search fields while providing quick access to the more than 175 search fields that are available. Let's start by identifying a set of companies to target and then layer on the possible decision maker as a second step. Click on the Search and Build a List menu, then select Companies to access the Company Search form. At the top of the form, we start with location criteria. We display the most commonly used criteria above the fold. To access all of the location fields, simply click the Additional Fields link to expand the selection. For this example, we will build a list of companies that are located in the states of New York and Connecticut. As we enter the criteria, the results count dynamically changes to display the count of companies in D&B Hoovers that match our selections. To continue refining the list, we are also interested in focusing on companies with more than 125 employees that have more than 25 members in their corporate family. And we'd like to focus on those that are parent companies. We also have the ability to search for companies that are using specific technologies. For this example, let's filter our results to focus on companies who are using Oracle. Last, we want to add a filter for companies that are opening new facilities. So let's go to the Business Signals section, and under Growth, select the Opening New Facilities option. Business signals are unique features of D&B Hoovers. They are predictive indicators that look at company behaviors over time to help you understand company trends, such as are they opening new facilities, experiencing legal issues, or engaging in merger and acquisition activities. This is a powerful way to precisely target companies that are exhibiting characteristics that represent real opportunity for your business. At this point, we've entered all of our desired search criteria, so we will click the View Results button to view the matching companies in D&B Hoovers. Now that we have built a targeted list, we need to determine who to market to at those companies. Depending on how you like to work, you could have started this process with Search and Build a List of contacts instead of companies. For this example, we wanted to focus on targeting the right company set first, and now we can use the Find Matching Contacts link to target decision makers. Now we have a list of all the contacts that work for the companies in our targeted search. We can further refine this list by adding contact criteria to focus on vice presidents in IT who have available email addresses. Since we plan to send this list to Marketo, selecting the Email Available filter now will let us focus on records that we have an email address for so that none of the records are rejected later in the process. We've applied the desired additional filters. For the next step, let's click the View Results button to see the refined list of contacts. Now that we've successfully built our list, we have a few options for working with the results. We can save these contacts to a new list or add them to an existing list. We can also create a smart list, which is a dynamic list of these contacts based on the search criteria we use to build the list. Let's save a smart list called New York, Connecticut contacts using Oracle. Once we create this smart list, D&B Hoovers will continually search for any new items that match the search criteria. When new contacts are found, the smart list will automatically update with the new items, and we can be notified about new opportunities through in-product notifications and email alerts. Marketo users have the option to send contacts with emails to Marketo using the Send to Marketo button. When enabled, this feature checks the site's Marketo credentials and sends the selected contacts directly to Marketo as leads, or, if configured, as a static list. Once the leads are sent to Marketo, they can flow into campaigns as desired and configured within the Marketo platform. The previous example illustrates the power of leveraging the vast selection of companies and contacts within the D&B Bradstreet database with our myriad of search criteria. However, as marketers, our lists come from many places, such as webinars, trade shows, or list buys. The D&B Hoovers connector makes it possible to upload a list to D&B Hoovers to match records to the D&B company database, and then we can send the enriched records to Marketo. Let's take a quick look at the list upload process. From the menu bar, we'll select Upload a New List. D&B Hoovers will guide us through the process, noting required information. In this case, we need to make sure our CSV file has columns for company name, city, and country. Additional address fields will improve match rates, and any other fields in the file can be mapped as custom fields. Custom contact fields like name, title, and email address will display in the company card and accompany the list when it is ultimately sent to Marketo. We'll select the list that we want to upload, validate the column headings that D&B Hoovers detected, and begin the import. Once the upload completes, we will be alerted to the number of companies that D&B Hoovers was able to match and alerted on those that were not matched. When we navigate to the new list, the unmatched records are displayed in the uploaded list so that they can be sent through to Marketo along with your matched records. We can also see the contact details that carried through as custom data fields from the original CSV file. This list is now ready to send to Marketo, just like in the previous example. Now that we've covered the key use cases, let's take a few minutes to look at the MAP admin functionality, where D&B Hoovers site administrators can enable site-wide Marketo authentication and other mapping functions when utilizing our connector to send leads to Marketo. Navigate to the Administration menu and click on MAP Admin to access the setup pages. First, the admin needs to enter the required authentication information. Instructions on where to find this information in Marketo are available in the configuration guide. Next, if the admin wants leads to go to a specific list within Marketo, the lead list mapping page retrieves all available Marketo static lists. No mapping will send the records as leads without a list designation. Last, the admin should configure the desired field mappings. We are presented with a list of all the standard and custom fields available in Marketo. On the right are the available D&B fields for mapping. There are a few fields that are mapped to Marketo standard fields by default. Once we've made any desired changes, we need to scroll to the bottom and select Save. Once these 3 pages are configured, all enabled users can send information to Marketo based on these settings. By selecting the desktop, we can return to the D&B Hoovers homepage. Thank you for viewing this video. We hope this overview shows you how you can leverage D&B Hoovers' robust data and powerful prospecting capabilities to support more targeted campaigns and increase the value of your marketing data in Marketo.